All right, hey guys, me again, welcome back. And today we are actually in my bathroom because my kids are still doing the dishes, so I can't use the sink for this. But I did want to show you how to clean trail shoes. It's been raining the last couple days here in South Carolina, and my shoes have gotten dirty. I actually let these dry because I did not run in them the last 2 days. These were a lot dirtier. The first thing you should actually do is when you're done running, try and hose them off to get all the excess mud off, which is what happened here. But you can see that I still have remnants of mud and dirt on them. So we are gonna try and clean those off. And they're trail shoes. So you're pretty much supposed to just run in them anyways. I mean, they're not supposed to look that clean to begin with, except when they're like right out of the box. What you do need for this is like some kind of soap. You do need water. What I have been using is, I checked out Jason Markk, you can see it right here. And yeah, this is the starter kit because I wanted to find out how much or how good this was. I was like watching a bunch of old sneakerhead videos from some people on the West Coast, and I don't know why I'm looking at you when I should be looking at you. But anyways, a lot of them recommended Jason Markk for their stuff when they were cleaning their shoes, their lifestyle shoes. And I actually found it to work really well with trail shoes with getting dirt off. If you don't get Jason Markk, go ahead, just use a normal dish soap. That'll work just as fine. It won't get everything as shiny, but it'll still work. With this sample, it also came with a brush, which I did like using, and you can see that I've used it quite a bit. But after a while, there's some tough spots out there, so you want to use like a brush that has a handle, like this one we use for dishes, or you can just grab one from the dollar store that looks like this, and this has only been used once, even though it doesn't look like it. I need to take out the insoles. Yeah, definitely take out your insoles. You don't need to be cleaning those. They're gonna get, if you don't, they're gonna get wet and it'll just take longer to dry, especially the underside of the insole. Okay, so while I undo the heel lock and the laces, we're gonna start prepping everything else too, I guess. Or wait, how am I gonna prep everything else if I'm already undoing the shoelaces? Hey, ho, let's go. Hey, ho. Let's go. Man, forgot how tough these shoelaces are. They should have made this eyelet a little bit bigger. Okay, now that we got the shoelaces off, you can go ahead and just let them soak in the water. The next thing to do is we're gonna get these shoes wet. We're gonna be using that sink. My kitchen sink is a lot better for this because I've got one of those nozzles that I can spray these down with, but I'm gonna have to use this and just make do. Because like I said, the kids are doing their chores right now. We're gonna scrub it real quick with a brush. If you don't trust your brush, go ahead, just use your hands. Just be firm with it while you're trying to get the dirt off. And make sure you try and get as much as you can before we start using soap or some kind of cleaner on it. These are not waterproof, so I don't have to worry about any kind of special materials or any special cleaning stuff that I gotta put on them. Any precautionary measures I gotta take. Oh look, you can already see the dirt like popping up there. You can see some of the dirt coming out already. And that's before I add the cleaning solution to it. The one bad thing about too many brushes is you don't know where to put them all. Stretch that fabric out, scrub, try and get as much visible dirt as you can off. All right, I'm not worried about cleaning the underside here, or cleaning the outsoles. They're just gonna stay as is. I'm more worried about the top. All right, next thing to do is, these guys say to go ahead and apply it onto the brush, dip it in the water, which I've got over here. What I do instead is I put the cleaning solution on the shoe itself. I'll just dab it on there. Well, it's not really dabbing it. And what's funny is these guys say apply it liberally on there. And I think they say that partially to sell more of their solution, but it does work. Now, I noticed with the Jason Markk stuff, basically scrub only on the side that you sprayed with. If I go over to the other side, the bubbles and the solution from this is going to come over, but it's not going to be as strong. All right, we're going to dip the brush to get rid of some of the dirt, and that's where having the cleaning solution or having the water sit with the shoelaces comes in. Let's do a quick rinse with these. Let's move this guy off to the side. And you can see that the color has come back so much better. than what it was when it was covered with dirt. That's a very rich orange that's right there. This side has a little bit of the dirt and grime right here. So we're gonna try and get that out. Get my hand in there to make sure the shoe is full. Got that nice foaming action going there. See how that looks. Just let the water run through the upper to see what's going on. It looks a lot clearer. We're gonna try and get rid of this dirt right here. Now you can see I made a mess with the bubbles there. It's like all dirty bubbles. All right, that's looking a lot better. That is a much brighter orange than over here. So let's go ahead, get some stuff on this side. Let's do a quick rinse, see what it looks like. Run your fingers across to help get the soap off. So now, the only thing left to do with these shoes is to let them dry. The way you let pretty much any running shoes dry is by air drying. So I can put these out front. I think the rain is gonna stop for the next couple days, so I could leave these out to dry that way. Or I could just put them in the shower and just let them dry that way. But when they're dry, I will get back to showing you what they look like. All right, it's been 24 hours since we cleaned these shoes. They're still a little wet. I left them out to dry last night, and I guess it rained after I went to bed. So I get up this morning and there was a pool of water down in here. I think part of it was just water that was forming from inside from the upper, and it was just collecting down there, but there was a lot more water than there should have been, and my driveway was kind of soaked too. So I seriously doubt it all came from these shoes. I could just put newspapers, crinkle up newspapers inside and dry it out that way, let them sit, because that's what my dad used to do with his running shoes when I was growing up. But I'm not here to talk about how to dry the inside of your shoes. We're here to talk about this. So go ahead, look. You can see that I got almost all the mud off and dirt. I missed a couple areas like this right here, but I'm not that worried. I'm looking at the tongue. I missed that area right here. The big thing is to make sure that I got a lot of the mud and dirt knocked off here and here, and show you guys how to do it. You can see that just by running the water, cleaned my outsoles. There's a piece of dog hair, whatever. But it did a pretty good job, and that was with the Jason Bart cleaning solution. You can use that. You can use, like I said, Dawn dish soap. That's pretty good with this stuff. I think Reshoevn-Ator is another thing that people use, but that's kind of expensive, and that is also for like sneakerheads. Don't think you want to use that product for this, even though it should do the same job, if not better. Anyways, judge for yourself. This is what it looks like after you're done cleaning. Make sure you have a brush and some kind of cleaning solution and a bunch of water lying around. If you have any questions, go ahead, put them in the comments down below. If you like what you see, comment, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. All right, till next time. Bye, guys.